Yeah, man. Coach Ball and Coach Lilly, they had a great game plan, and we knew that they had the middle open, and we seen it just from the two that I didn't get. So it was like, if we get one, we're hitting it up the middle, and it is definitely going to be there, and it was there.
I think you guys have to be really patient to kind of open up that middle of the field with the stretches and counters and everything you guys are running.
Yeah, at the beginning of the game, they know, that's probably was one of their game plans was to stop the run, and they had 8 to 9 guys down in the box, and we kind of opened up the pass game a little bit, and eventually, I felt like we started to wear them down, and we kept running the ball.
Did you didn't get a lot of touches in the first half. Was that part of the strategy have you fresh? It's a very hot night out there, obviously.
Well, coaches said, everybody's gonna play. We're gonna be rotating guys in to keep them fresh, and from offense to defense. So I felt like this was a game that we was fit for, and Coach T and his strength staff did a great job of conditioning us, and I felt like nobody was really that out of shape the first game, which is pretty good.
Did you feel like you feel so much better than you did last year? Kind of a little free tonight.
Yeah, having them nagging leg injuries, man, that hold you back. So I didn't have those tonight. That's always good to start the season off healthy.
What did you think? I mean, I'm just walking up. I'm sorry. What did you think of your performance tonight? 298 all-purpose yards. How happy are you with what you did out there?
I'm pretty happy. I'm just glad that we got the team win, man. I had a pretty good first half, but it was still tied up. So that definitely wasn't good enough, and we came out the second half and kind of put it away.
What about the guys behind you? Talk about how well they did. The guys who played behind you, especially the freshmen.
They did great, man. I'm proud of those guys, the way the way they perform, and that's just what we do every day in practice. Is no big deal. I knew they was going to do that.
In the offseason, we kind of talked about, are there enough carries to go around? You feel like everybody got theirs tonight, right?
Yeah, like I said, that was the part. Keep everybody fresh and just rotate in, and we have a lot of depth at the running back position.
Is it a catch-22 that you do so great, then you get more media attention even though you hate it?
No, not really.
Todd, do you think you can keep this pace up all season if they ask you to do it?
I hope so. Hopefully I can get better. I don't want to stay the same every week. That's not a good thing.
Todd, do you think just carried the ball 4 times the first half? They was really stacking the line, trying to give you the pass. And then you really, maybe 14 to 15 times second half.
Well, yeah, we wasn't really on the field that much as an offense. The first half, and what we was, we wasn't executing as well as we wanted to. We was going 3 and out, and second half, I guess, coaches came in with a game plan, and they decided to give me the ball more. So I'm not going to complain about that.
Describe what you saw on the kickoff return.
Just a big hole in the middle of the field.
Are you ready? I mean, obviously there's going to be a lot of hype on you coming into the season. It's only going to increase after a performance like this. What do you think about that? I'm sure when you start hearing people saying you're a Heisman favorite or one of the top players in the country this year.
I don't know. I don't really get into all that. I don't really be watching TV, and people tell me about that. So it's whatever. Just remain humble and just keep working like I know how to do.
You did seem pretty emotional tonight before the game. First of all, why? And secondly, how much did this particular game mean to you?
I wouldn't say I was emotional, man. I mean, I was in the zone. It's the first game of the season. It's been almost 9 months, and just to be able to get back on the field for your first game against a team that beat you on the first game last year, and that first game always gets to a lot of guys. They just ready to just shake everything off, and you've been practicing for 29 days. So it was just a great feeling just to get out there.
You do feel like you have to have a particular intensity when you're out there? Yeah,
I mean, I have to, remain kind of focused and have that look on my face, just to, show my teammates that I'm ready and all that.
Is it tough to sit out a week? Are you ready to go play again now? You waited all this time to play one game. Now you got to wait to play another.
Yeah, that's all good though. We get and that's good for us. We have a lot more game planning to do. Just like we did against Clemson. We had 2 weeks, so we'd have another 2 weeks. And come out there, go up to South Carolina, and be hopefully ready to play. I don't know. You tell me.
400 yards and 4 touchdowns is not that bad.
400 yards. What?
400, excuse me. Yeah. 300 some odd yards and 4 touchdowns. That's
From
not
me?
Oh. From my math.
Oh, I am.
Total.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Does that count?
That's pretty daggone good to me, I guess.
Just to be healthy finally and be able to go out and do what you did tonight. That aspect of it.
Yeah, it was great, man. You know, I had a great camp, and you know, I just felt good, and just to be able to go out there and do what I did, I felt like, you know, I practiced for this, and everything I did, you know, I practiced before in camp, and you know, even the last 2 weeks, so it just felt awesome just to get out there and be able to play my game.
What'd you make of Nick tonight? How about Nick tonight?
Oh man, that dude's a beast. You know, I spoke high on him to the team. I was like, y'all better watch out for my boy Nick Chubb. And I'm pretty sure the whole Georgia was waiting for him to get in the game, and you know, he did a great job.
They ripped his helmet off, it didn't stop.
Nope, sure did. That's how it's supposed to be, man.
He said it's still going to be the Todd Gurley show, that this is still your running back group.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, but you know, we're definitely a team. You know, I guess I just started off, and you know, those guys finish it, and you know, we all finish it together. So you know.
Speaking of finishing, as much as you guys were pounding away on them, as hot as it was, at what point did you kind of start sensing that they were wearing down a little bit, that you could really take advantage of that?
When we was lining up fast, you know, man, just seeing them. I mean, I've been out in the heat all summer. You know, I work out at the highest time of the day. It's 3, 4 o'clock. So you know, we was kind of used to it, and you know, we've been through those times with Coach T making us run 10-20s, 10-10s, 10-30s, 10-40s, 10-60s. So it's just like, it was just, you know, the same for us, and we just wanted to keep fighting.
Todd, you only had 4 carries in the first half, but do you think that helped as the game went on?
I don't know. I didn't even know I had 4 carries. Plus, like I said earlier, we wasn't really on offense that much the first half. And when we was, it was like a 3 and out. We wasn't really executing like that. So, you know, we definitely had possession of the ball a lot more in the second half.
What was the difference between the first half and the second half?
Executing. That we, you know, executed on drives and plays.
How about David and those guys up front?
Offensive line just really kind of took over.
Yeah, man, those guys did awesome. You know, David led them, and you know, I'm just proud of all them guys up front. John, Cohen, Boss, Cubano, you know, the freshmen guys. I'm just, you know, proud of those guys. Those guys work way harder than I do, you know, doing sled pulls at the end of practice even when they hate it.
How about the environment in the stadium tonight? There was more music that was allowed to be pumped in. Could you feel that? It showed you on the scoreboard getting pretty loose for a while.
Yeah, that's definitely always a good thing when you get the music and you start feeling it, man, and you know, it gets the crowd hype, and you know, with the crowd noise, that you know, that helped us as far as, you know, just having more energy and just wanting to do it for the fans.
At what point do you feel like you just